From News 88.7 in Houston, I'm Matt Harrop. Communities along the Texas Gulf Coast are still recovering from what was Hurricane Nicholas this morning. Florian Martin tells us residents called it a relatively minor storm yesterday by the city's standards, though.
Parts of Galveston Island saw flooding, including the streets in the city's historic center. Strong winds took down some trees and traffic signs, and a large part of the island had its power knocked out. But many residents have lived through much more devastating storms. Jackson Allman was checking on one of his rental properties in the island center.
I think the winds were a little higher than I expected, yeah. I think the island seemed way worse, so I think everybody's just happy that they walked out and the damage was minimal compared to what's come through.
On the beach side, strong winds took the roof off of a Sonic drive-in and damaged several fishing piers. I'm Florian Martin in Galveston.
Locally, more than 81,000 CenterPoint customers are still without power this morning, just over 40,000 of whom live within City of Houston limits, according to a tweet by the mayor last night. CenterPoint says they've already restored power to more than 365,000 customers, but the storm knocked out power for more than 450,000 customers at one point yesterday. Most Texans without power this morning are customers of CenterPoint Energy. Now, we're still in hurricane season, and the safety of the city's homeless population remains a big concern. Our own Camilo Hannibal-Smith tells us how one organization is stepping in to help out.
When local weather gets dangerous, homeless people are often left without a safe place to wait out a storm. That's when Houston Coalition for the Homeless comes in to help relocate people to other locations or shelters. Anna Rausch is Vice President for Program Operations.
So the best that we can do at this point is our outreach teams will go out and they have supplies. They have water and first aid kits and ponchos. And they will also offer to transport people from an area where there's going to be flooding to another area, still outside.
Rausch says that during more extreme events, the city helps to shelter individuals. I'm Camilo Hannibal-Smith in Houston.
To COVID, Harris County is extending their program again, providing financial incentives to get the vaccine. You can now get $100 through the end of the month, September 30th, if you get your first dose at a county vaccination site. A spokesperson for Harris County Judge Lena Hidalgo tweeted yesterday almost 56,000 people have taken advantage of the financial incentive. As we stand right now, over 5 million COVID-19 vaccines have been administered in Harris County. That's 74% of the eligible population who've received at least one dose, and 62% of Harris County residents are fully vaccinated. Looking at the COVID hospital numbers, there are still many people infected who are in need of serious treatment. 43% of ICU beds in Harris County are filled with patients with the virus right now, and more than 38,000 folks in greater Houston are hospitalized with COVID. Our weather today, nothing like yesterday. We're anticipating it to be cool, actually. High of 80 later. I'm Matt Harrop, News 88.7.
Support for NPR comes from Capital One with the Saver Card for various uses from dining